A man's pride and sense of self-importance will bring him down, but he who has a humble spirit will obtain honor. And I'm just going to say all these verses. There's a lot of them here. References: Proverbs 15:33, 18:12, Isaiah 66:2, Daniel 4:30, Matthew 23:12, James 4 verses 6 and 10, 1 Peter 5:5. Whoever is partner with a thief hates his own life. He hears the curse when swearing an oath to testify, but discloses nothing, and commits perjury by omission. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in and puts his confidence in the Lord will be exalted and safe. I'm going to read that again. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in and puts his confidence in the Lord will be exalted and safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but justice for man comes from the Lord. An unjust man is repulsive to the righteous, and he who is upright in the way of the Lord is repulsive to the wicked. The words of Agur, A-G-U-R. In the Amplified it says, the identity of Agur, author of this chapter, is uncertain. So let me start again. The words of Agur, the son of Jakeh, the oracle. The man says to Ithiel and to Ukal. Now there's a note in this verse, and I'm going to read the note first. It says, this may be viewed as either a sarcastic response to an unknown critic, or simply the sincere reflections of a humble man. All right, so this is what it's talking about, what I'm going to read right now, this particular verse, or maybe like this verse and the next one or whatever. Anyway, but the note is in this verse, the second verse in Proverbs 30 in the Amplified. Surely I am more brutish and stupid than any man, and I do not have the understanding of a man. For I do not know what I do not know. I have not learned skillful and godly wisdom, nor do I have knowledge of the Holy One, who is the source of wisdom. Who has ascended into heaven and descended? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has bound the waters in his garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name? Certainly you know. And there's a couple of scriptures. It says John chapter 3, verse 13, Revelation verse 19, verse 12. And I'm going to stop right here because this is actually the beginning of another part. Okay. Pride ends in humiliation, while humility brings honor. If you assist a thief, you only hurt yourself. You are sworn to tell the truth, but you dare not testify. Fearing people is a dangerous trap, but trusting the Lord means safety. Many seek the ruler's favor, but justice comes from the Lord. The righteous despise the unjust. The wicked despise the godly. The sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh, contain this message, or, in the New Living Translation it says, the sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh from Massa, or son of Jakeh, an oracle. So the one says, the sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh, contain this message, or it is the sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh from Massa, or the sayings of Agur, son of Jakeh, an oracle. I am weary, O God. I am weary and worn out, O God. The Hebrew can also be translated, the man declares this to Ithiel, and to Ukal. I am too stupid to be human, and I lack common sense. I have not mastered human wisdom, nor do I know the Holy One. Who but God goes up to heaven and comes back down? Who holds the wind in his fists? Who wraps up the oceans in his cloak? Who has created the whole wide world? What is his name and his son's name? Tell me if you know. Pride lands you flat on your face. Humility prepares you for honors. Befriend an outlaw and become an enemy to yourself. When the victims cry out, you'll be included in their curses if you're a coward to their cause in court. The fear of human opinion disables. Trusting in God protects you from that. Everyone tries to get help from the leader, but only God will give us justice. Good people can't stand the sight of deliberate evil. The wicked can't stand the sight of well-chosen goodness. The skeptic swore, "There is no God, no God. I can do anything I want. I'm more animal than human. So-called human intelligence escapes me. I flunked wisdom. I see no evidence of a holy God. Has anyone ever seen anyone climb into heaven and take charge, grab the winds and control them, gather the rains in his bucket, stake out the ends of the earth? Just tell me his name. Tell me the names of his sons. Come on now. Tell me." A man's pride shall bring him low, but he that is of a lowly spirit shall obtain honor. Whoso is partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He heareth the adjuration, and uttereth nothing. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in Jehovah shall be safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but a man's judgment cometh from Jehovah. An unjust man is an abomination to the righteous, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. The words of Agur, the son of Jakeh, the oracle. The man saith unto Ithiel and Ukal, Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. And I have not learned wisdom, neither have I the knowledge of the Holy One. Who hath ascended up into heaven, and descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists? Who hath bound the waters in his garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou knowest?